Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time to fucking go. We're gonna play some of this shite. This is gonna be a new series. It's gonna take a long time, and I'm gonna have some fucking fun with it. I tell you what. First thing we gotta do, we gotta create our character. We have to create character friends. We must create. We must be creative in the creative space of creativity. Right. Time to begin creating. Make sure that everything's good on the screen end. It is indeed good. I can hear myself. Very good. Okay. Let's make a swordsman. That is not bad. I need them to look bored. More height. Yes. Yeah. Hair color. Dull green works. Like a minty boy. In some of them eyes.
こんなもんか。よし。戦闘開始。こんなもんですかね。わかりました。回復です。へっ。戦闘開始。行くぞ。
Yeah, sounds about right. And now we pick an weapon. So we can go with an sword, which can turn into dual wielding. Rapier, which turns into... I don't remember the EX skill for this one. Nor this one. Nor that one. I wish it was dual wield, but it isn't. That's heavy hits. That turns into a Sword of Destruction. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Let's do... I think it might genuinely be sword time. Just straight up sword. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Time for sword. Oh yeah, let me type in the chat real quick. Boom, there you go. We're not here to look at cutscenes. We're not here to look at story. We're here to kill. It's as simple as that. We're here to kill and murder. You're here to absolutely obliterate things. And that's just how things are. Alright, here we go. We must go through an tutorial. I need it to attack again, please. Please attack. Thank you. Beautiful. There's one. Success. Combo ratios. The way this works is the more you hit the thing, the more combo ratio you get. The more combo ratio you get, the more damage you do to it in that combo. Every time you finish the combo, it will end it with a skill. You can set that skill in your skill bar, and it is very intuitive. Wonderful. Evading enemy attacks. Very simple. If it would attack. Lovely. Beautiful. This is going swimmingly. Forming chain attacks.
これで決めます。
And use me to use one. Lovely. Silicon me to use one. I use one. We get smacked down. And then we wail on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. There we go. Tutorial done. Very good. Very good. Good and cool. Right. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to play the video game. Again, we're not here for story. If anyone watches this expecting story, no. I played this game before. I don't like story. I just don't enjoy sitting through a story. As simple as that, really. If it's a game I've never played, then yeah, I'll sit through the story at least once. But if I played it before, like this one, then I'm gonna just, you know, speed through it like I currently am. Use the elixir. That gives me a permanent buff. Beautiful. Okay, so we need to go this way. Because we need to visit 3 places before we can continue our journey. Our journey. Journey Maximus. Oh. Journey Turney, if you will. Let me make sure that the audio is actually good and I'm not like tripping out of my gourd. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Lovely. And now we go this way, which will take us to the marketplace. Market Street. And then skip some more cutscenes. Ugh. We'll be coming here a lot. Not here specifically. There, we'll be going there. The dude with the anvil. We're going to be going there a lot because that's where we're going to upgrade all our weapons. It's going to be beautiful and fantastic. Very cool map though. I think we all have a cool map. Friends. I have to go to the plaza and then unassign us enough. Since it's going to be a solo run. Ugh. A solo run, friends. Hold on. Okay, that's still working. Okay, good. Black screen. Very fun. I had to find the tutorial. I know where the tutorial is, and I don't need to do it. Wonderful. Okay. Before we do this, items, go to the funny add-on page, grab those, warehouse, This is about half the materials we're gonna get in the beginning. In 1 or 2 quests, we're gonna leave and restart the game. Well, restart the game, I mean leave and rejoin the game. Because we're gonna enable all of the DLCs, but we're not gonna do any of them, if that makes sense. We're gonna enable them, and they're gonna be available for us to do, but we're not gonna use it to level up, because we can use it to immediately get to level 80, but I find that incredibly boring, and that takes away all my fun. And I like grinding, so that takes away a lot of my happiness. Ugh. Right, ladies and gentlemen. It's just me, and I know where to get a kind of good sword in the beginning as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be using this skill, not that one, that skill, a hell of a lot. I think we need to get like 500 hits with it. Or was it 2,500? We'll find out. I don't remember. We shall see. Yippee! Cool. Our first piece of loot. A coat. Do not mind if I do. It is better than what I currently have on. That's great. So they can specifically take 2, which is nice. Right. One tab at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can't do shit. Just gotta jump. How did that fucking hit me, bro? Nuh-uh. We ain't doing that, homeboy. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Round. 1, 2. And then it dies. Very nice. We recoup. And we go again. They're almost always going to use shell parrying. Huge crustacean pizza. We got those. This is basically the skill we're going to be using for most of the beginning of the game, depending on how long it takes me to, you know, get places and stuff. But we shall see. We shall see. Wee. 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 Yeah, the switching and compliments don't really matter right now, considering we're playing solo. One, two, 3, No. Nope. I refuse. I refuse. I think the main two things I want, or actually need in order to get this done, is as many hits with this skill as I can get, and then I think I need to unlock one-handed sword mastery, which we can look at the mastery requirement in a second, once we finish this quest and go back to the town. Very cool. Now before we head back, there's 3 things that I want to get my hands on. Okay, apathetic quest. I'm not going back just yet, because there's 3 things I want. One of them being to do this. The second one... Okay, there's a few more things than 3 if I'm counting these. Look at the skill tree. So yeah, we need this. Meaning we need 500 sword mastery. We can get that though. Not a problem. And then you can see there are 3 chests on the map. I'm getting all of those. Because one of them has earrings, the other one has... Yeah, I don't remember. I think... No, not what I wanted to do. I think it has a ring for us. Specifically the one over there surrounded by bees. AKA the funny. A bit more. And then we'll do this to make sure we are prepared to fight the bees. And now we fight the bees. Don't think I don't know your tactics, bee. Wonderful. Level 3 has been achieved. Love to see it. The worker wasps are infinitely weaker than the gusty, because the gusty ones are bigger. And that's how health works, especially in this game. Well, until you get to the later areas, of course. There's a ring, as expected. And now, we need to help these guys fight this giant-ass boar. Because if we do this, then we can go grab that chest over there, which gives us a free, very good beginning sword. What we'll do is we'll come back, because I can kill this so much quicker, and wasting time on it is not good. We're going to waste a little bit of upgrade materials, but not enough where I actually have to care. Because I'm going to be coming back here anyway, because the next quest is Liz's materials, and that requires us to walk through here anyway, and we're going to be grabbing that sword on our way through to get Liz's materials. And then we're going to just try and grind as much as we can, which is going to be very fun. And if you've noticed, the SP gauge down there is not only used for skills, but it also acts like a stamina bar, which pains me greatly, because it just does. Big pain. Let's return to town. I could have done that quicker by just going to the menu, but I wanted to walk. Oh my goodness. 1, 2. We must now go to the inn's Market Street, and while we're there, we're gonna upgrade our sword a smidge. Not enough to where it's OP, but enough to where we can take down the ball with minimal effort.
Yep. 強化するんだな。
強化するんだな。Yes.
うまくいった。
Oh. Sometimes I forget just how fucking blinding that
うま
is.
くいった。
Oh, really? There we go.
ありがとうな。
2 upgrades should be enough. Plus we can go grab more skills once we're done here. Ugh. Cutscene. I think that's one of the few, I should say, places where it specifically doesn't let you record. Why does it point at my ass? I did not want it to point at my ass. How incredibly rude of it. I would like that. Right. Let's do a few things. We'll do a few more quests and then we'll quit out and instate all of the DLC. Because I personally just want the materials they give. Because they give so many fucking materials, it's actually ridiculous. Specifically, I'll be leaving and rejoining after this specific quest, because this will then allow me to bounce between areas without needing to worry or care, really. This also allows me to test my damage. Bang. Alright. Ball. 4 times. There we go. Oops. That's fine. Nice. Much better. Much better. Bang. Again. Yep. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm paying very close attention to everything it's telling me, I swear. Yeah, inviting allies. Making new friends. Okay. Yeah. Now let's log out, log back in, and claim juicy boons. So, we click continue. There you go. There's one. Okay. Power character? No. Are you sure? Yes. Power up partner. Start the god who resists. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. 3. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Starting ST charging, braking, raging pulse, menu, bing, bang, boom, boff, one more, there we go. And now, let me go to Market Street so things kick off. And then something in the plaza should theoretically change. Should. If I've done everything correctly. And if it hasn't, then I'll go out in the field and do some more quests before I do that. Full skills EX, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Because there's an NPC here when it loads. I'll reload the area. So there's an NPC there that we can speak to get basically double the materials we got from the DLC packet. It's actually kind of ridiculous just how broken getting the DLC is. But I ain't saying no to it. I'm not gonna say no to free stuff. Like, are you kidding me? He is very gullible. He doesn't see the shady guy. Except transform materials and coal? He is. So you'll see now that I have 300,000 coal. And also all of these materials. Now, someone might be wondering why I've done this and isn't it considered cheating, and my answer is no, because I paid good money for the DLC, so why would I care? Simple as that. Now, world map, Rostoria Plains, and let's go get that sword. And also some materials for Liz. But mostly the sword. We do need to be careful though, because if I'm too lackluster with my materials and money, then they will go down the drain very fast. And we do not want that. We do not want them to sink in the soup, as it were. And you also might be thinking to yourself, why is the blue chest back but the other one isn't? Blue chests can be brought back, and they usually won't have the same reward twice in them, but they can have the same reward twice. So it's not a guarantee, this chest. One of the more RNG aspects of the game, if I'm being real. As you can see, shell parrying is very slow. Like there, we got EXP potions when last time we got this, which is absolute bonkers that it gives you fucking 5-star Paradise Choker right away. But you know, I'm not gonna say no to an item that I probably shouldn't have, but do anyway. Also, may as well do this, it gives you EXP and items. Lovely. Beautiful. Fantastic. Brilliant. Blue steel ore. Getting there. Very close. Also, this allows us to get so many fucking hits of our skill, it's actually ridiculous. Getting this many skill hits in the beginning theoretically shouldn't be possible, because usually you leave this guy till a bit later, like maybe another quest or so, so you can get some better stuff. But if you use a sword, I recommend doing what I'm doing and killing him as quick as possible, because the chest that he's currently protecting has a very, very nice sword in it. And I'm not one to turn down one of the best early game swords. Okay, that's half the bar. More. Had to waste a bit there. Over there, that's fine. Restop. Another. Beautiful. And if you see a little star appear, like a shape, like that one, the little glowy after the skill, that's because you can chain skills in this game if you didn't know. And chaining skills can be really, really good. I think the higher the chain, the more skill damage you get. So usually you can get like a 5 chain at the end of a combo. It can get ridiculous levels of damage. Like, easily reaching probably 10,000 without even trying. More. Yes. So many hits. This is actually incredibly good. The more hits we get on this, the better. And the more skill hits we get specifically with this skill, the better. Because that gets us closer to our ultimate goal, which is, of course, you know, the funny. But now we have the Vulcan Blade. As you can see, this one is 32, this one is 59, which is ridiculous. 59 off rip is genuinely insane. Slightly bullshit, but you know what? I will fucking take it. Oh yeah, we can just pretty much one-shot all of these now, thanks to the sword. This gives us another ring, although I think this one's actually better. It sure is. Don't mind if I do. Another 5-star item under my belt. So on the map there, you can see, well, if I went back to, there you go, you can see on the map there, the little mini-map, that there is, there we go, I'm logging it, there's a red circle and then there's green. Red circle means you are fucked if you enter, unless you just, like, dodge God. And then green is you probably can take it on, but you should wait. The reason I say should wait is because the red for this area is, it shows you warning, and then Spectral Treant. Now, this may look cool and all, which it is, but it's level 95. What it's doing in a beginning area, I have no fucking clue. But it is here. Also, let me go back to my skills thing while I walk. If you can see here, on the bottom right, you can see SS Mastery. We need to get that high. And I think that goes up depending on how many hits we get. So, 151, 152. Yeah, so as long as it hits the enemy, it counts for one use. And we need to use it a lot of times. And I do mean a lot. We're going to be seeing that skill for a majority of the, like, early game. Until we unlock dual wielding. And then we can, like, starburst stream and stuff like that. Oh. Teleport stone, these are very good. You saw me walking to it in the beginning. But these essentially allow you to return to town. And if you want to return to town even quicker, you go here, map, and then there's a return to town button just there. If you're in the field and don't feel like going through all of the menu setup that requires. A simple but effective way to do things. And yes, theoretically you can, if you have enough ESP, you can technically fly. I say technically because there are some technicalities that would prevent you. Mostly the fact that the more times you use it in the air, the higher the cost ascends. Which is kind of annoying, but it's just how it do, you know what I'm saying? It's how it be. That's one. I'd probably get 2 off on these. With it, like, actually counting. Yippee. Waistcoat! And also, I got more armor. The only problem is that lowers my movement speed, and I'm trying to be nimble. Not super nimble, but nimble enough to where I have maneuverability when I have dual wield. Copper ore, and then we can get the copper ore that's already here as well to just double up on stuff, really. And then we will teleport to the beginning and give Elizabeth her materials. Right. At some point, this guy's gonna have 2 chests next to him, and we're gonna hope that what we pull is either armor or a weapon. The hope is a weapon, because then that will essentially carry us through most of the game, if not all of the game. I'm not going to particularly count on the prospect of it being a weapon, because I've been let down before by this game. Also, be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I am now back. Right. So, we need to go out here to Liz, who is on the other side of the road. Yeah. Liz. My goodness, a sword that I don't care about. Absolutely phenomenal. Also, the jingle they just played essentially means the chapter is over, good job! Or this small section is over, good job! So yeah. And yes, this game has a dating sim, no we will not participate in it. We are solo, we are alone. We are very lonely. And what I was given is longsword, which I would use, but it's bad, especially compared to the Vulcan blade, which I'm going to be using for a good chunk, unless the dude gives me an weapon, in with which I will then be using that instead. Until we reach the funny hexagonal area. Because if we reach the funny hexagonal area, then what we're going to be doing... The chapters are very short in the beginning, but if we reach the funny hexagonal area within the next few streams, which we're going to do, we're definitely going to do, we're going to be having basically 2 to 3 just straight up grinding streams, because we do need to grind for a absolute fuck ton of materials for those weapons. And you might be thinking, aren't the materials that I got from the welcome packet and also the shady guy enough? No, not for 2 swords. For 1 sword, yes. For 2 swords, absolutely not. And considering we're looking to make 2 legendary swords, or EX swords I should say, voice crack, EX swords, it's going to be very difficult. These are what I'm talking about. I'm going to open this one, because I like blue. Blue is good. What did I get? As you can see, this guy offers stuff that's just a bit more powerful than your average trinket. Because our previous trinket gave 600 HP, 4 strength, and numb resistance plus 20. This trinket gives 5,400 health, and enough dexterity to where I don't need to give a shit anymore. Which is brilliant. Fantastic, if you will. Now, let me set palette go. Oh, that's fun. Rightio. Warehouse, okay. Let's go quickly here and upgrade our Vulcan sword for a weeb smidge. Because I don't remember the next long sword, or straight sword, or short sword that we get. So I think it's good to upgrade this one now, so then when I inevitably fuck up later, I can blame it on everyone that isn't me. And by everyone, I mean all the voices. Because they're very clearly to blame. 61. Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna upgrade it now, because that's already a good chunk of stuff. And I don't want to use my demon references because they are a fucking pain in the arse to grind. Anyone who's watched my older streams, before I did the whole YouTube channel thing, putting my streams as VODs, anyone who's watched those, I have played this game before like once, and that's when my internet and bitrate was like genuine ass. But it's much better now. So at this point it's mildly inconsequential as to where I go. Speaking of where I go, there's chests here that I haven't ransacked, and that's a problem, because I want to ransack them. So let's go do that. Let's go ransack some chests, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Because I think we shall. Let me also plug my controller in, because I've just seen that we are a wee bit low. So let me plug the controller in. There we go. Now let's begin. Let us go this way, because as you can see on the mini-map, there are two chests up here. One blue, meaning it replenishes, and one brown, meaning it does not replenish. The red chests also don't replenish, but they're more significant of like, hey, here's a boss, or hey, here's a big mob, rather than hey, here's a good item. Not to say the item there isn't good, but you know, set expectations and all. Lovely. Brilliant. High potion, we love high potion. High potions are almost always incredibly useful. Now, I'm probably gonna fight this thing, mainly just for pure fun at this point. Because the item that I got gives me enough health to where I genuinely don't need to care. So I may as well. I say that when it uses its fucking poison skill. That I would just personally rather not get hit by, if we're being real. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. If you get hit by that in its, well, entirety, it will essentially pause you, like stun you and stuff. Probably also want to kill these. That again just gives me 3 fucking stuff for my sword, which I'm not gonna say no to in any capacity, in fact. Again. One more. There we go. For anyone using a scimitar, this one is very good. And if you ever play this game and you want armor breaking and armor piercing, scimitar is the way to go. It gets so many armor piercing skills, it's ridiculous. Its defense pierce stat is genuinely redonkulong. Yeah. Get back here. Beautiful. Balanced hitboxes, very nice. I've got you, I know I've got you before, but there could be a chance for heroic encounter, and that means better stuff, so I think we go do this. Any chance we can get heroic encounters, we take them. The more loot, the better, I say. So let's go loot. And hope that the heroic encounter starts. So then I can achieve some levels here. One. Two. Level 7, 4, charge required. No heroic encounter. Oh well. We can go explore some more. So let's go down here. Down this way, as you'll see in the distance there, you'll see a funny dotted line. That's the teleport point. You'll also see it on the map. That brings us to another area. We all love other areas. At least I hope it does. Because if it doesn't, then we're going to have to go and progress some more story. It does. Very nice. That means we can get levels here as well. Very good, very good, very nice. Not at the current moment. Thank you for the offer. You'll see a dragon head mark down here where I'm going. That is a world boss, essentially. Or a field boss is more accurate to its description. It's like the boar that we fought. There we go. The Nightmare King Claw, Lord of the Lake. Sometimes I truly do forget why this thing is a nightmare creature. And then I realize that not many people would use the tactics I do and go for minimal levels. And yes, believe it or not, this is minimal. I'm being minimalistic about what I could do. I could have fucking fully knocked that dude. Hell, I could have used weapon, the fucking welcome pack armor. But I didn't. Because I find it more fun to fight my own armor. Ow. How dare you. We've reached 130 on our sword skill level. It's actually really good. Alright. Yep. Very cool. And now we can go for this chest. Yoink. If you're using daggers, this guy is the one for you. But I'm not. So, you know. Big Sag. SAO. Yes. Sao. Sword Art Online map. Beautiful. I take great offense to that. I take huge offense to that, considering SAO was one of the first animes I actually watched. And I get to keep my... Well, is that better or worse? It's the fucking same, brother. Yeah, fuck it. What do you mean unlucky? I enjoyed my time with SAO. You're talking to the person who spent almost 10 consecutive years on Swordburst 3 on fucking Roblox. I enjoyed the fuck out of that shit, dude. There is no shame. Zero shame to be had here. I do wish I had more SP though. There is a way I could get some more, but that will require me using the armor piece. And I just don't want to. Also, a non-repeatable chest. Don't mind if I do. I think this is the 3 jellies. I think. Have this in preparation, because I'm going to use my skill. 3 jellies? Yep. I forgot just how weak these are. Jesus Christ. The weakness is ridiculous. That lowers down my thing again. So no, I'll keep on the braid coat. Repeatable test. Do not mind if I fucking do. Very cool. Scaling. Very balanced, I swear. Now I don't know if we can go through this one yet. Or not. Let's find out. We sure can. Meaning we can also go through the other area, which is brilliant. Beautiful. So before we do the other area, let's explore this first, because there's chests to be had. Right. So first we'll go all the way down, and then we'll go the other side. I might not fight the thing on the bottom left, marked by the red circle with no swords, right next to the red chest, because that is a golem, and while they are very easy and their patterns have been memorized by me, I just don't think that me spending my time on it right now is going to do much good. I'll try and kill it, but if it takes too long, then I'll relocate, as it were. Also, since my level is where it is at, I'm just gonna start just killing stuff for the sake of killing stuff, really. And yes, the buffaloes and boar have the exact same attack patterns. They're pretty much the same animal, roughly. Very cool. So, a non-repeatable chest, which is going to be fun. More EXP, please. Yoink. Evil jacket. Hold on. That's not bad. Don't know why it's evil though. I'm very annoyed now. I missed the skills. I kind of really didn't want to do that. I'll get a notification if I do end up fucking... doing that kind of stuff. I've missed two. That's very annoying. No. Also no. Why you're going to escape me, I have no idea. Don't mind if I do. Goodness gracious. 5 seconds. What a simple maneuver. Why it doesn't attack forward first, I'm never going to understand. But there we go. Very cool. Level 9 achieved. We are making our way to things and stuff. Now we need to go up and double back. On the ground, dashing only costs like 15. In the air, it costs like 30 or higher. And it increases with every dash. It's very annoying. Oh well. Be gone. I think I'll be streaming this like every few days, but mostly we're gonna be switching from this and Neverwinter for now. Boy oh boy. Walking sound. We love to hear it. For anyone who ever asks, yes, this is the max walk speed currently. I can get slightly faster depending on the gear I'm using, but this is the fastest you can be currently. And it's still slow. The genuine quickest way to get around is just have like 600 SP and just dash everywhere. No. I do not think I will. How dare you. Crab. Beautiful. Yeah, the only issue with opening the chest in the beginning is now any single item we get is going to be worse than this for a very long time. So while we might replace all our other gear, the necklace is not going to be replaced for a while. Ugh. Whew. Oh boy. Time to go killing again. And if you start questioning why I'm killing red mobs instead of ones I should be fighting, which are my level, they give more EXP and also have a higher health pool, resulting in more uses of the skill actually landing, meaning the quicker I do this, the quicker I can get dual wielding online. Lovely. Final one. Beautiful. Scrumbly. Oh, a red. Beautiful night. We're not going to take this thing on. We're going to walk around it. Mainly because it's level 103 and we're level 9. So no. Simply no. As easy as that. Easy as 1, 2, absolutely not. Although when I'm a higher level, I'm definitely coming back and I'm beating their asses. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I can fight this thing. I'll see how my damage is, but if it's bad, then I'm not fighting it. How's my damage? Yeah, no. What do you mean I can't do that with enemies after me? He's slower than rocks. There we go. Goodness gracious. Beautiful. And then we'll need Altoona gold pieces for that. As we can see here, this has a lot of stats. The only issue with it is that it is going to essentially break the scaling. And at that point, I don't know if we care about the scaling enough to give a shit. Also, if anyone knows what this is from, you are a real one. So I'm gonna make the executive decision and say yes please, because it's my fucking playthrough. On your own playthrough of the game, you can opt not to do it. So I am here to blitz. Very cool. Really done. One more. Beautiful. Wonderful. Now I will never need any top piece of armor ever again. Not until endgame. Because look at the increases. It gives so much. So I need to find Asuna in the town. Town of Beginnings, Scenic Overlook, meaning Asuna will walk by here at some point. At which time we will run over to and speak. Then that will get that piece of quest done. We love walking noises. Stepping noises. Yeah, but if I'm ever on gold, I can just do these. They give me so much gold, it's kind of ridiculous. Or a donkalonk, if you will. Dark Repulsor. Asmodeus. That requires just straight up Asmodeus. And that requires Fairy. Which requires Ether. And then final Espartos from Oblivion's Edge. Very nice. There is one more place that I would like to go before I find Asuna, and it's down here. So let's go do that. Ugh. Lovely. May as well. Hey, a charm. Huge. Another piece of equipment. Very cool. 326. Not bad. But still, we're not there yet. To the goal. Very nice. Immediate chest. Don't mind if I do. Dragon nail. My goodness. Now we have that unlocked. Scenic overlook time. So Lakeside Park. Through here. Scenic overlook. Yeah. The speed, my goodness. Skeleton time. Gaming. Wonderful. Yippee. Cutscene. Of the unskippable kind, but it's fine. Touch the funny. My goodness. Premiere has touched the funny. One of many. Very good. Lovely. Keep exploring. Will do. The reason that people's playthroughs of this game are like several hundred episodes long is because this game is so unbelievably cutscene heavy, it is ridiculous. I wish I was kidding, but there are so many cutscenes in this game, dude. Like, brother. Castle. That's where the first boss is. Okay, map. This is why we unlocked this place. Oh, crunchy bones, brother. How do you get rid of a golem? Easy. Replace it with a different golem. Sometimes I forget you can do that. Get out of here. Quick out of here, man. Power game. Very nice. Cool. Now we have the piece. There we go. Map. Water. I'm pretty sure the only SAO I didn't enjoy was GGO. Other than that, I enjoyed all the renditions, especially Alicization, which was more story focused. I enjoyed that. Of the big tree wilderness. Lovely. Look at him. He's challenging us. Out of here with that. Out of here with that bullshit. Ain't getting hit by that. No sorry. A bit early. That's better. 2, 3, artillery cannon. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. I need to be a lot better with that. Nope. No. Beautiful. Fantastic. And now we can go through. Yeah. And an arm and leg chunk from that? Huge drops. Huge. Freaking ooge, bro. Huge. There's gonna be one on the shorter side, because one, your boy hungry, and two, this game is pretty fucking big, and I want to take it medium speed. So I think we're gonna end it for now. That was the first episode of a long series to come. I hope you all have fun. I know I have. SAO will always be one of my favorites. If you have any differing opinions, too bad. I hope you have fun. I hope you have a good day, night, and evening. I hope you do have a good day, night, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, Sneeblings alike. See you later.